who participated in this heinous crime will pay a heavy price. And for this reason, from the 4th of December 2023 to the 6th of December 2023, Anambra State specifically will be under lock and key. Anambra, from the 4th of December 2023, there will be a total shutdown of the entire Anambra and government offices from 6 to 6, including market. This is to make sure that we are going to create a room for the Biafran Liberation Army, the Biafran resistance fighters, to hunt down the killers of Biafra women, children, and men. On this day, on a Sunday morning, when every Biafrans were getting ready for church service, they invaded the community, butchered and killed. Until this moment, that the Prime Minister of the Biafra people are having this live broadcast, no Nigeria representative within Biafra territory has condemned the barbarism and the heinous crime against Biafra people. Anyone who violated this particular directive of lockdown from the 4th to the 6th of December, you will have yourself to blame. Biafra people will leave no stone unturned to make sure those who are aiding, abetting, and supporting the killings of Biafra people within Biafra land will pay a heavy price. The targeted lockdown is not against the Biafra people, but against the Nigeria in Anambra State. If you make yourself a Nigeria in Anambra State, you will also have yourself to blame. It means that you are one of those who support, abet, directly and indirectly, the killing and barbarism going on in Anambra part of Biafra. Anambra State will be under shutdown from the 4th to the 6th of December. On this note, we are also going to be keeping record and note of any market chairman that will open their market. We will take note of any secretariat that will open for government businesses from the 4th to the 6th of December. You can't continue to kill and go free. We will hunt you and hunt you until you go down. It is eye for an eye, gun for gun, machete for machete, blood for blood, until we exit Nigeria. For those who may think that what we are doing is a joke, it's because you have not lost anybody in your family. Because the Nigeria has not visited your family. A loss to any Biafran family is a loss to all. An injury to any one single Biafran is an injury to all. The reason we are not going to lock down the entire Biafra land because of this incident is because we want to hunt down the killers. From the 4th to the 6th of December, every person in Anambra State wearing military uniform, every place you see them, they are the killers of our people. Bring them down. Because there is no law in Nigeria. As you all know, there are Islamic movement. All they do is to come, kill, and put fear on our people using terrorism and allow them to go to the IDP camp so they can overrun our land. It is not going to be possible anymore. And I want to see any government in the world who will sit back and watch their own citizens, innocent children, being killed and butchered, being rained with the bullet of AK-47. And that government will fold its hand. The Biafra Republic government in exile and the de facto government has become the legitimate, only legitimate government that will fight and will protect Biafrans going forward. And that we are going to do with whatever resources are available to us, using every mechanism and every measure necessary. Those who participated in killing these children today will never live to tell the story. the Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra Resistance Fighters, and every anchoring group fighting for Biafra. Your duty from tonight is to hunt down the killers of the people in Uli. Is to hunt down the killers of the people in Ihala. Anywhere you see them within Anambra or outside Anambra, hunt them down between now till the 6th of December. Specifically, from the 4th of December to the 6th of December, is these 3 days we are going to dedicate it to hunt them down. And on this note, we are also informing Biafra people that you must continue to stay 1 kilometer away from military barracks. You must continue to stay 1 kilometer away from checking point. Forget the system they are using. You have to walk from 500 meters and raise your hands up. You know, that kind of thing is not happening anywhere in the north. We will open a new front in Anambra, starting from this night. Anambra State, we have come. We will tell you that it is not before when you will kill and nobody talks. When you will kill and nobody will defend. It is time we are going to activate the most ruthless self-defense in Anambra State. And those who will come out to violate this particular lockdown, you will be treated as those who participated in this heinous crime in Ihala. It did not happen in your community does not mean that you are free. It could be you tomorrow. And we must do everything to put a stop to it. While we are fighting for the liberation of Biafra, we must make sure we protect those who are in Biafra land, using every means necessary. Again, the liberation of Biafra is taking a new turn. And this evening, I'm going to make a very special announcement. This is an announcement in the sense that we are now activating, making sure that the Biafra government comes into full function. And the function of the de facto government is that we are now working on the economic viability of Biafra as a nation. For this reason, listen to the following announcement. Those who will make sure they work to make the economic team and the organization that we are going to use to bring the Biafra economic analysis to the world has been appointed this evening. And I want to announce that Dr. Bryson C. Okeoma has been appointed to chair the Biafra Economic Viability Committee, seconded by Mrs. Augustina Ifi Kaba, Pastor Jonathan Obasi Benjamin, and the European Rep Mazi Uche Ubi. These are going to be the committee that will work very, very hard to make sure that the Biafra economic viability is well researched and drafted for the global community. The second committee, as we move very fast to the liberation of Biafra, will be the Biafra Identity Management Committee. The committee that was set up to look over the identity management, registration, and application process for the Biafra National Identity Card has been dissolved this evening. The 6-man committee comprising the Finance Minister, the Foreign Affairs Minister, and many more has been dissolved this evening. And we are constituting a new committee that will look into the identity management and identity application from tonight. In the new committee, it will be headed by Professor Chioma Ekoma, seconded by the Deputy European Rep, Mwada Obi, and the European Rep, Uche. Also in this committee will be Mazi Praise, the Regional Intelligence and Infrastructural Security. This new committee will make sure that the application for the Biafran National Identity Card issues, the process will be resolved as soon as possible. It is also very, very imperative and very important for the region who are yet to submit their state structure and map. You have from now to the 4th of December, from the coastal region to the lowest. Any disagreement, any issues you are having with within your state, within your executives and within your state structure must be resolved before the 4th of December. Those who fail to submit their accepted structure, state structure and map will also have consequences, because it means that you are not serious. You will be dissolved and you will be replaced. At this point, we are not interested in any distraction. So every state that are yet to present their map, to present their state structure, you have between now till the 4th of December. And let me make it very clear, as Biafra is a confederating state, every state you are on your own. You must bring a structure that is completely acceptable by the people of your state, without interference from the national, or without interference from the central government of Biafra. We are not going to practice anything less than what is globally acceptable to make sure we correct the mistakes that Nigeria has inflicted into your brain. And for that reason, the states are independent, and of course, we have designed a very good structure that will make sure we have a robust economic system within the Biafra government. For those who may not be aware of the time frame, it becomes very imperative for this particular announcement this evening that you have from now to the 4th of December to submit your state structure and your state map. I want to inform Biafran's people that the hunt to bring Hope Uzodimma to justice is ongoing. And Biafra government will stop at nothing to stop those who kills our people and who have become whatever they are today because of the atrocities against Biafra, which is being sponsored by the Nigeria Islamic government. The Biafra independence is fast approaching. Before we do that, every mechanisms that we have in our template must be exercised and must be achieved before the declaration of Biafra. It includes the data collection exercise of the Biafra people. It includes the self-referendum of the Biafra people, which we are going to make sure that every Biafran in diaspora will have the privilege to cast their vote electronically. This is very, very important. It is going to cost us, but it is something that we must do. As we look forward to break many jinx and doors, everybody in Biafra land must be ready to be your brother's keeper. The Biafra government in exile and the de facto government, we are not against any group of person, any political pressure group who wish to fight for Biafra. But what we will not condone is when your own Biafra is to fight against those fighting their own Biafra in a different way. We will not interfere in any group, who wish to fight, but do not use yourself as an agent to disrupt, distract, and fight against what we are doing. In the coming days and weeks, our liberation mechanism will be different. As we open a new front in Anambra, with anger, do not interfere. The fight for freedom is not something that comes with a platter of gold. It requires zeal, courage, selfless service, and above all, genuine. When you have a genuine interest, you put everything aside and your freedom first. The most important thing now is for every Biafran to understand there is nothing in this life when you don't have freedom. Everything you have is a waste of time if there is no freedom. Freedom is the number one thing every human being should think of. That's why you can never defeat this particular generation of Biafra, which I am leading today. You can never defeat us. There is no amount of guns, there is no amount of fighter jet, there is no amount of tanks that can defeat the volunteers of Biafra today. The Liberation Army will be out very soon, and we are taking the war to the enemy's den. That's why it's very important that wherever you are, always remember to stay 1 kilometer away from military barracks. Every civilian in Biafra land and in Biafra territory must be protected. I'm going to stop here. And remember, on the 4th, 5th, and 6th of December 2023, Anambra State will be locked down. We are going to lock Anambra and lock every road leading to Anambra. And the intention of this lockdown in Anambra is to hunt down the killers of Biafrans in Uli and Ihala. Within 3 days, we'll make sure we hunt them down.
From to Arrested Development Platform, your source for in-depth analysis of crime activities and international laws related to terrorism charges and legal proceedings. Here, we delve into the complexities of criminal cases, examining the evidence, legal arguments, and potential outcomes. We explore the international legal framework surrounding terrorism, investigating the definitions, charges, and procedures involved in prosecuting these cases. Please continue to join us as we dissect high-profile trials, analyze legal strategies, and discuss the implications of court decisions. We aim to provide informative and engaging content that sheds light on the intricacies of the criminal justice system and the fight against terrorism. Whether you're a legal professional, a student, or simply a curious viewer, Arrested Development TV offers a platform for informed discussion and understanding of these critical issues. Thanks for joining us today, and stay tuned.
Go or never go for